Yes, it was right around this time that I ordered my forehead protector, along with my copy of Naruto Gekito Ninja Taisen for the GameCube, by Tomy and Aiding. And that, like, I don't care what anyone says, like, at the time, okay, I still maintain that the headband was cool, alright? People didn't know what it was at the time, and it was this new thing. And I remember, like, from week to week, we'd always be on it, like, any day now, this thing's gonna get licensed, it's gonna get huge, just you wait, you know? Like, we're all just holding on for that moment. It's like, yeah, Naruto's gonna get licensed, it's gonna take over, it's gonna be the biggest thing ever, but it just hasn't happened yet. What's taking them so long? And, you know, it wasn't as hardcore as the guy who was, like, in college with me, who, like, actually had weights, like, running weights on, that he would, like, wear, like, Rock Lee style and walk around with. Like, that was a whole other level of weeb that I, fortunately, I did not reach. However, I will say that, yes, I had the forehead protector. It was on my bag. It represented the Konoha leaf, hidden village. And, like, that was when having it there almost acted as a barometer for, like, how popular the series was getting. Alright, so I've been watching some Naruto Kai just to see what I've been missing out on, and whew, there's quite a bit. In this arc in particular, there's a lot that, yeah, they had to gloss over, as I suspected. So, that entire bit with Kankuro going out and fighting Sasori to begin with, it was completely ignored, I guess. And big boulder punch. And yeah, the whole bit with Itachi's fight against Naruto there, they went over the how to break out of a genjutsu bit. So, you know, I guess I'm gonna have to do these both in tandem. I think I'm gonna play the game first a little bit and then go back and watch the associated Kai episodes, because I definitely don't have it in me to do the full thing, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But I feel like I just want to do some selective watching of the bits, because I just don't have the time. If I do, I want to play Nier. I want to, you know, watch Lucha Underground. Like, there's so much media to consume that I can't throw fucking Naruto back onto this list in its full ridiculous length and form. But I do want to get the details of what's going on here in these games. So,
which one is the Jinchuriki?
Do you think what Itachi said is right?
God damn it, Deidara. Anyway, the other bit was, yeah, they had this entire Gaara extraction, this entire Gaara extraction point was something that was, like, stretched out quite a bit. You got to watch the juices flowing out of his body for fucking episodes on end. Even in Kai, it felt really long, like over an hour and a half or so. At least 2 episodes of Kai, which is like 2 movies worth of Gaara getting the ghost extracted out of him. And the idea that everyone in the round table on the god hand of Akatsuki has to devote 30% of their chakra towards that extraction. So technically these fights weren't, well, actually here he's done, but technically the Itachi and Kisame fight were not at 100%, and in fact they were minus 30%, and then the fact that the people they fought were not the real Itachi or god damn it, Kisame were also at 30% of what they were giving. So it's this whole convoluted thing, but at the end of the day, they weren't really fighting them, and so all of that was kind of glossed over. So I'm glad I went back and caught those details, because it's like, yeah, they've learned and they're good, and Like, the new characters can fight, but I guess the idea is that the Akatsuki is still so far above these characters. Well, at least Itachi and Kisame are, because the whole 30% thing, if you do your Dragon Ball math, you go, okay, well, that means if he's 3 times stronger and he's giving them a run for their money, then they shouldn't be able to lose, right? That makes sense. Except Sasori over here, who completely and utterly destroys Kankuro without breaking a sweat, while still riding in his like scorpion form here, but manages to do it with Sakura's. But then Sakura can take him out alongside Old Woman. So I don't know. Dragon Ball numbers kind of don't mean they don't mean as much as I thought, I guess.
I'm not afraid of a retired old woman.
Anime numbers in general are, I've come to realize, they're not great in the long run, because early on, when you're making your shonen and you want to establish how weak the children are, how strong the adults are, and how amazingly badass that unbelievable Broly level villain is, you just use numbers to go, okay, yeah, I get it. That guy's crazy, huge, strong, and he's literally 100 times more powerful than our main character. And that makes you go, wow, as a kid, and you freak out. But then when the weak characters have to get better and stronger, slowly crawling up those numbers is not really that exciting. It's kind of predictable. So they have to do all kinds of weird things and mess around and kind of show you tricks and shortcuts that end up winning the battle. And I feel like if you just designed it around that without those numbers, it'd still be exciting. Like JoJo. JoJo tells you that things are powerful, stands are powerful, but you don't get a number attached to it. You just have to go, it's powerful because of what it can do and how smart the user is, not because I know that this is literally thousands of times, like, stronger because the number said so compared to our main character or something like that. In the end, I think it makes for a better story, or at least it makes for better battles, and you're not relying on this numerical crutch that then you have to upset every time you have a battle where the good guys win. The tension has to show you that the number of the bad guy has to be higher, but then the good guy's lower number somehow either explodes past that or unexpectedly finds a way. And, not relying on that from the get-go means you don't have to rely on this crutch for tension, and then you can just let the characters do what they do and be as smart as they are and let their abilities speak for themselves. And those are what win the day, you know?
I'll give you despair.
I see we're cutting straight to the final form here, by the way. So, yeah, sure, right to it. I got no fluff with the scorpion form. We're going in there with Sakura. And I'm guessing we're going to have the assist from old Baba. Now, I'm to be fair to Naruto, they don't actually drop chakra numbers in terms of, like, this guy's chakra level is here in the same way that they do with power levels of Dragon Ball. But I still consider it effectively the same when a bad guy loses, runs away, and goes, oh, I only used 50%, so, that wasn't my real ability or whatever. Like, if you never drop a number, but you do it in reverse, it ends up being the same thing, because you're still calculating that, okay, our main character's teacher is able to go toe-to-toe with the villain at 30%, therefore he is a fraction of him, and you do it in reverse anyway, it ends up being the same thing, so, anyway. Alright, let's see what she's got. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Should I end it now?
Man, that is Johnny Young Bosch, isn't it? Here we go. He pulls out like 100 puppets, doesn't he? Isn't that what goes down? Oh, that's what happens when you fuck up. Okay, well, now we know. Dodge. Oh! Run from the Shadow of the Colossus shit. Nice. Good shield. Fuck. Yeah, let's try that again. Oh, good shot. That's pretty good. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. You gotta love that power pause. The hit stun. Or hit stop, I should say.
It's been a while since last I used myself.
Right, okay, and then he pulls out the 100 puppets.
Come to hell.
Fucking Johnny Young Bosch, why are you so goddamn prolific? You're amazing.
Take a good look.
Not only is he Nero, but he's Zero, and he's Vash the Stampede, and he's Adam from Power Rangers, and he's just fucking everybody, man. He's great. I never thought that a Power Ranger would go on to be, like, also just the anime everyone and everything. And video games as well, but he's one of my favorites for sure, man. Almost wish he had a more important role, but I'll take this. This is fine. Okay, her assist. Yeah, her assist covers the puppet shit. Fuck, hold up. Gotta wait for the assist to recharge, and then get in on the spot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Or you can just wait long enough. Okay, checker dash. Fuck. Come on. Ah! Boo. And then he comes down anyway. Sure. I'll take the chance.
I'm not letting you get away. I won't let you get closer.
Fuck. Okay, now. Do it. Okay, shit. I fucked that up completely. I wanted to land her super and triangle, triangle, it's full, and then circle, and no. It's fine, he's losing life. I guess I'm kind of, yeah, I think I'm just not able to go straight into it because this is kind of a cinematic battle moment, not a regular fight, so. Fuck.
I'm not letting you get away.
Sure. Okay. No. It's fine. We'll. I get the gist of what I'm supposed to do here.
I'll burn you up nice.
And yeah. So the other thing too, I guess, is since Gaara is technically already like. Okay, hold on. Good enough. Cool. I forget this. I don't remember this happening, but I don't know. Pretty sick though. That's pretty dope. Shit. Choreography. Yeah. This is not from the show or the anime. This is from the manga or the anime. This is game exclusive. Like, I definitely don't recall this. And you can tell when the fights start being choreographed in a really interesting dynamic way. It's like, that's CyberConnect doing their thing. Oh, baseball swing. That's fun. That's fun. I guess we didn't need the first form after all.
That's... I don't want to be a burden all the time.
Too late.
Lady Tsunade,
Yes?
please, take me on as your student.
Stand up, Sakura! Is that all your determination is worth?
To protect the people I love. I can't lose!
Too late. You did lose to Hinata. Fuck you, Narusaku. Fuck you. So yeah, what I was saying is I guess Deidara can just sit tight because they mentioned something about the Akatsuki having their quota is 1 Jinchuriki apiece. So if he's pulled in Gaara, then he can just sit tight and reap the benefits until shit's done, right? Like, he doesn't actually have to do anything else besides lend his chakra. Well, as far as I know. I don't know what the actual Akatsuki plan is. Excuse me, Akatsuki plan is, so I assume it's, you know, helping your boys out once you got your own shit done, I guess, but really it's on them if they fuck up and don't deliver their quota.
Lady Chiyo.
Yes. What's wrong, Sakura?
Fucking poison.
Starting to take effect.
Yeah. Something that any strong character in anything could benefit from is having their normal power plus poison.
No matter how small the wound.
Don't be a
once my
dedicated poison user.
seeps in,
Be a
it's
dedicated, like, tough guy in whatever other normal way. And then just have someone coat all your shit in
That
poison.
looks painful.
And then you just get the
I
added
could just
benefit
leave
with
you like
zero
that. You rot
downsides.
away soon enough,
Unless you're stupid and you,
but
like,
I'm
impale
much
yourself
nicer
or
than that.
lick your
I'll
blade or
free
something
you
like
from your
that.
pain right now.
Shoutouts to that little skit or clip of the Japanese fantasy party where they run into a poison user who's like, I've got the strongest, most tepid, venomous poison on my blades. And he licks his blade and then fucking dies. Oh, that shit is great. And
Possible.
now it's time for us to return to the
Lowered your
weekly
guard at the last moment,
the weekly episode of Every Child's Past is Fucked Up.
Withstand any attack.
Every
If
baby
your
had a
core
reason to
is
cry.
struck, even you don't stand a chance.
And in this case, it was Sazori's. It was his parents, right? What was the deal with that?
Sakura!
He lost him young. The puppets had to raise him.
This is
He was raised by a family of
It's no
puppets. What
use.
was it?
My poison has already spread. You won't save her now.
hang on. It'll be over soon.
Pointless. It's too late for medical ninjutsu now.
Yeah, but she doesn't use
This
that.
is no medical ninjutsu.
She literally
I'm
drips her
pumping
life
raw
into the...
energy. It is a
that was her deal.
reanimation ninjutsu.
Something that
Animation ninjutsu.
Orochimaru could have probably benefited from.
I created
Since
this jutsu for you, you know. For
He
the
was
boy who
literally
belongs to his
obsessing
parents.
over this. And here this old lady's just basically got it.
To try to relieve your loneliness.
I wonder if that...
What?
Because he does mention Orochimaru as a thing, that a person that he hates. I wonder if that's why they're connected. I never found that out. I never got far enough to see what the connection was. But Orochimaru being obsessed with extending his life and so on. And this old lady having the ability to literally just drip it in easily, it almost seems. Makes me think that, like, why wouldn't
Are you
Orochimaru,
all right, Sakura?
if given the chance,
Yes.
just have a bunch of people learn this technique and then do it to him
And I almost had you too.
willingly?
Decided to stick around, I see. Impressive kid. Still, I have a problem now. I
Yeah,
was going to go get rid of Orochimaru
whatever that
next.
beef is about. If he's working puppets. Puppets is his deal.
Wait.
It's got to be something about
No
like,
Orochimaru?
you know, bringing dead people back to life and
Where?
using Orochimaru's power to
Where
get
is
his
he?
parents back or something like that before he joined Akatsuki.
You know about Orochimaru?
Answer me. Where is he?
Well,
God damn, that
I'm
dumb
going to
button
do
on your
something
chest looks
pointless
really
too.
stupid.
as a reward for defeating
I can't deal. I can't deal with the hit me button.
If you want to see Orochimaru,
You fucking punch it hard enough
go
and
to
it goes,
Tenchi
that was
Bridge
easy.
in the Hidden Grass Village.
Tenchi Bridge?
One of Orochimaru's henchmen is working for me as a spy. And that's where I'm supposed to rendezvous with him. The rest.
I wonder if he's talking about that guy. The one super untrustworthy one.
Reanimation ninjutsu. How pointless. Pointless. Absolutely.
That's a weird thing to say. I'm guessing it was a translation
Pointless.
that was supposed to be Murada or something along those lines, but it doesn't quite work when it's the complete opposite of being pointless. It's actually crazy strong and really good. You turn yourself into a Mophie battery case for a human being and just bleed your battery life into them. Fucking sick. That's what you do. Is you're an Orochimaru type. You just get a cult of people like he does, and you make them all obsessed with keeping you alive, and then you make sure that they learn how to do that thing, and then they just willingly sacrifice their life energy and battery life to feed you instead of doing this whole body switching thing, because clearly body switching is really complicated
Unusual Jin
and
Chudiki.
kind of trash.
I thought you were all sullen loners who didn't care about anyone else. And this Gaara is no less strange. I've never seen a host so beloved as he.
Eh,
Forsake one of your own
50-50
kind,
on
can
that.
you? You feel
Beloved by the young,
pathetic
hated by the old,
creature.
really. It's
Gaara
a
died
toss-up.
when the one tail was extracted from him. Very soon now, the same thing will happen to you.
I'm gonna destroy you!
well read. Well read. Good job, voice actor. Oh, really? No, wait, this was a thing. It was a very brief thing, but yeah, this did happen, I guess. How are we going to play this out?
Go!
Oh, properly. A real fight. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay. So yeah, let's see what his move list is actually like on the ground and not when he's in bird boss mode. I wonder if you can use those assists to extend your combos. It feels like that creates a little opportunity for your hit to go off. I know that some of you folks were saying that chakra dashing is what you're supposed to do mid-combo to kind of interrupt it, a bit like a focus attack dash cancel. But I don't think that exists. I'm not sure, but I don't think that's in this game. I think this is part 2. This is really early. And I think that stuff, when I looked it up, it seems like that mainly came in the later games, either 3 or 4, possibly 4 in a Revolution and so on. But not all the mechanics that you're used to from the later games are in this early one. So just keep that in mind. Ah, fuck. Okay, so he just kind of... Not really doing a ton of, like, what I expected, which was long-range bird things. I was expecting him to fight, I guess, a bit like 10-10. But, Then again, the AI is not really doing a ton. Oh well. Anyway, that's fine. Completely bopped, right? That's how it happened in the show? That's how it happened in the manga? Naruto just cleaned him up. One shot. Great. His job's done anyway, right? Who cares what happens to the body? They already got the ghost. He gave up the ghost. It's done. Why do you actually give a fuck?
It got stolen while we were fighting. Huh. I guess taking on a second Jinchuriki was a bit too much. I'm low on clay and chakra. Yeah, this is where I bail.
That's his vocal tick. He keeps saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
I hate to let you get away, but this is it for now.
You think I'm letting you go?
So long.
Like, why even bother? I don't even, like, you know, when they encountered Itachi earlier, and he was talking about how they were like, that fight from 3 years ago was pretty pointless. There's no reason to continue. I think Deidara should have made the same tactical decision here.
Phew. It worked. Just in time.
Unless there's a hidden reason why they need the corpse. But didn't seem to indicate it, unless I completely missed that point. They also completely left out the the Pakun and his whole little mission of like running around and telling everybody what's going on and sniffing out Gaara and so on and so forth. Kakashi's little puppers were part of saving the day here.
Why Gaara? Why is it always him? If he dies like this, he's Kazekage. Just become Kazekage.
Calm down, Naruto Uzumaki.
Maybe your goal is shit. Oh, you told that old woman what for?
You sand ninja hadn't put that monster in Gaara, none of this would have happened.
Yeah, you fucking sand ninja.
What Gaara thought? Did you ever even ask? Call him a Jinchuriki? Who are you to decide that fate for someone else? I couldn't save Sasuke. I can't save Gaara. I trained like
What
crazy
am
for
I
3 years,
fighting
but
for?
nothing has changed.
Yeah. Now here you're going to give some explanation as to what? Why you made a living weapon? Justify your horrible old crimes of the past?
Lady Chiyo, that jutsu.
Or just bleed your battery life into her, into him. That's fine.
She's bringing Gaara back.
She's bringing him back? What are you talking about? How is that even possible?
With the reanimation ninjutsu. But that uses her own life energy.
I hope we get more flashbacks to the time when
She's sacrificing
all
her
of the
own
villages, collectively together at war, all decided on using weaponized babies. Because
No.
it was just the best idea at the time. I want to find out more about these weaponized babies. I mean, we've been following one or two of them, but
Use my
I want
chakra.
the actual breakdown on everyone going,
possible?
yeah, you know what? Fuck that woman. Take her kid. Shove a demon in it. That'll do. That'll save us.
Gaara is a Jinchuriki.
And then once it does, make sure to treat that kid like shit.
Anyone in the hidden sand ever could.
Place your hands on mine.
Okay.
Come on, everybody's got to do
He
it.
feels this desperate need to save Gaara. He's a friend. The only friend who's felt the same pain Naruto's felt.
Gotta use the power of love, if I remember correctly, to save him. Right?
In this ninja world,
Everyone's got to hold hands in
created by
kumbaya for a little bit.
people, I I'm glad new souls like you have come along. Up till now, everything I've done has been wrong.
Hey, she admits it.
I think I might finally.
Hey, all right, you're fine.
Sand and
Good job, lady.
may the future that awaits them.
Your horrible, evil Mengele past.
Our time.
Totally forgiven because you called it
And
out
change
right at
the
the end.
ninja world dramatically. I believe in you.
Never mind the probable other corpses under your carpet.
Do an old woman a favor, will you?
You sacrifice yourself at the end for a good cause, and you call yourself out for your past mistakes. What else can she do, right? That's fine.
Please look after Gaara.
Gaara. Gaara.
And just like that, the old woman character randomly introduced at the beginning of this arc is now dead to save a main character.
That voice.
Gaara.
That voice. I know it.
I hate it. I have to kill it. I can't die yet. I have to murder that annoying piece of shit. Fuck. If death is me just hearing his voice all day, I better come back to life. Fuck this shit. Over your shoulder.
Gaara.
Naruto,
Oh, what a
Yes,
goofy
worry.
face.
why are you here?
It's not just me.
We put Shenron on the case. We wished you back to life. There we go. Okay, they don't all lend their chakra, but they all surround him. That's what it was. I remembered some kumbaya shit going down a little bit. Yeah, everyone shows up right on time to stare at your resurrection.
Granny saved you with some kind of incredible medical ninjutsu. She tired herself out and fell asleep. But I'm sure she'll be fine when we get her back to the village. She won't. Huh? What do you mean, she won't?
She wasn't using medical ninjutsu. It was a reanimation ninjutsu. Lady Chiyo is dead.
What are you talking about?
I've heard of it. The Sand had developed a jutsu which could bring someone back from the dead in exchange for your own life.
Right around now is when her body should look like it's going hollow.
Naruto. Lady Chiyo entrusted
Cheeks
the
sink
future
in,
you and Gaara.
eyeballs bulge,
It was a death befitting a ninja.
shit starts rotting.
Yeah. Same as the old
Actually,
man.
she's been decomposing for the last 5 years now, but the sand inside of her has been holding it together.
I get it now. I understand what Granny wished for.
Hmm?
Everyone, pray for Lady Chiyo.
Pray for her soul to go to the deepest, dunkest, to the deepest, dunkest points of hell's eternal suffering, for returning me to you miserable fucks. I was about to get the closest thing to a night of sleep I've ever had, and you shitbags had to bring me back to be stared at by people that fucking hate me.
So long.
May she suffer, burn, and know no rest. Pray. Pray for that fucking hag.
I guess this is where
And
we
now
should
that I'm
hands.
back,
Uh,
my sand will fill your anuses.
that stuff.
Every crevice to the last drop. You will know no peace, as I have known no peace. Fuck all y'all. I'm out. Handshake. And on this day, let the handshake between Naruto and Gaara symbolize a friendship between friends and nations everlasting to the end of time. We will commemorate this very spot on the border of our two nations. This peaceful place will henceforth be known as Gaza.